Hey everyone, Eric Lima here. You're watching my YouTube show in which my sentimental thoughts come from my heart, also where my mental oddball shenanigans come from my brain. It's EML77 TV episode 549, 2:30 a.m., April the 13th, 2020. I gotta say, it's been crazy, to say the least. It's been nuts. Just to let everybody know what's going on and what is happening. I usually put up, this is a new version of episode 549. What happened was, I was informed via email by YouTube that my video of Florida Man versus Easter Bunny, where I tried to do some announcements, like play-by-play of the fight, was flagged by YouTube and taken down. So Actually, I'm not bothered by it. I'm not angry, but I'm not surprised that someone would flag the video. It could be, and probably wouldn't be a copyright strike or anything like that, or it could be somebody that didn't want me revealing the video and all that. Even though the video of the Easter Bunny versus Florida Man fight was up, and I tried to make it like a wrestling match, but it didn't happen, and that's okay. Just no big deal. Yeah, well, I'm a little sad about it, but you know what? It is what it is. YouTube's, I'm getting tough on the guidelines and everything like that. So, thank you, YouTube, for informing me. And I didn't expect it to get taken down. To be totally honest, I didn't see it coming, but that's okay. I understand. So, we're entering I'm entering my fourth week of social distancing, isolation, quarantine. I honestly don't know what's going on. I'm concerned about my brother Mike. Ever since this whole thing happened, in fact, I think since the beginning of the year, basically, since the beginning of March, I have over a month ago, I haven't heard from my brother since. He's been off Facebook, so I'm kind of concerned because I know he's going through. He was in the middle of like a messy divorce with my soon-to-be ex-sister-in-law, and they have a 2-year-old little girl, and they were married in 2013. So, and I'm kind of concerned, really concerned. And I'm hoping he's okay. Mike, if you're watching this, listen, we haven't heard from you since the beginning of March, so listen, man, just to let you know, I'm your brother. I'm worried about you. I hope you're okay. I really don't know what's going on and why you're off Facebook, and I just want email me. My email, Mike. If you need my email, let me know. I am kind of worried, kind of concerned, because I know we want to keep in touch with everybody, but unfortunately, I'm hoping nothing happened to my brother. That's what I'm hoping, and I know when it comes to family issues, I've been kept in the dark for a lot of them, and especially with my other sister Cora. One thing I worry about is whether or not people want to speak to our family anymore, and it's not just me; it's my family. That people want to. I don't know what it is with my brother. I hope everything's okay with him and all that. But when you go through stuff and going through a tragedy in your life, and you tend to shut out the people that truly love you, and it's very difficult to try to reach out to people when they want to shut you out of their lives because there's a tragedy that happened, and the weird part is you've done nothing wrong to them, and that is the tough part in my life, and that's the tough part when you have, like I said, siblings in your life, and and then you got these idiot trolls that think that, the reason why they won't talk to you because you're a retard and all that, and they don't know what's really going on, And what right do the thing is, what right do the trolls have to tell you what you are, who you are, and all that? Listen, I'm trying to be real with the people. And that's another thing that I like to do, is be real. And yeah, it gets frustrating when it gets frustrating when you don't hear from somebody in your family, and you're worried, and that's the main thing. So I'm hoping that everything is okay with my brother. I know my sister Cora is upset with all of us right now, and she's done this whole thing before, long before this whole thing became a thing. And yeah, I am concerned. And I'll be honest with you, it isn't easy to accept a lot of things, and sometimes people start spreading lies about you or your family, just to tick you off, and just to get you going. But I'm hoping that's why I block trolls now, because I'm not listening to their crap anymore. I've had enough of their crap. I don't care if they dislike my videos or not. They dislike my videos because they hold a grudge against me because I blocked them. They didn't threaten, we're going to keep disliking your videos until you unblock us. I'm not going to do that, because that's nothing but, it's a childish threat, and I don't do childish threats anymore. I'm tired of the childish games that some of these trolls are playing, and I don't like it. So it's one of those things where you just, you have to put your foot down. You got to be an adult in the situation and go, you know what, enough. Personally, enough. And that's basically what I'm ready to say. Enough of the crap. We got too much going on right now in the world, and we don't need, we don't need any more drama. But I'm just praying that my brother's okay, and that's what I'm praying. And just it's something to kind of look into, and be considerate towards be considerate, and just be respectful. So I'm just hoping that my brother's okay. And yeah, it concerns me a lot. And so I really don't know what's been going on, but I'll tell you what. I'll talk to my parents about it in the morning, and obviously it's morning. But when I'm done here, I'm going to go to bed, and just when I wake up in about a few hours or so, I'll talk to mom and dad, and find out what's going on with Michael. So I'm very concerned, and being the oldest and being the oldest child in a family of 10 kids, with 3 of them out of the house already. The remaining 7 here, actually 4 gone from the house, and the remaining 6 here. My 4 sisters, myself, and my other sister Jewel. So it's my 5 sisters and myself, and being the only guy, the only male child, along with my brother-in-law Jesse. So yeah, I get concerned about this a lot. So I shouldn't. I'm hoping they're okay. I'll just talk to my parents about it tomorrow morning and see what the story is. And I'm hoping that everything is. I know my brother's going through a tough time, going through a divorce, a pending divorce. I want to, that's possibly weighing heavy on his heart, because now that this pandemic had happened, he can't do anything. So it's like, it is possibly frustrating the heck out of him. Hopefully he's okay. And I'm just worried about him. Michael, I'm just worried about you, man. I love you. I hope you're doing fine. I hope you're doing okay. That's what, And, I love my family. I do. And I'm trying to stay strong in every situation possible. It is a challenge. But I'm hanging in there, But I love my family. Sometimes when you're the oldest child, you have that humongous responsibility of trying to set the example, being the big brother. And that's what I'm trying to be to, everybody. And just, I felt like I have not set the example like I should be. And I felt like part of it's what's been going on with my siblings, part of it's my fault. Because I have not set the example. I have not stepped up to be the big brother I'm supposed to be. And, there will come a day that my parents won't be here, that I'm going to have to step up and say, listen, we're in a situation that we've never gotten ourselves in, and there'll be one day I'm going to have to, I don't want to say it, forgo all this and step up and try to take care of my family. And it has not been very easy to look out for your family. When some of your members of your family don't want your help, don't want anything to do with you, and that's the thing that let's see. My family here likes me. I'm talking about siblings already. Like, my brother Michael. I don't know if he's mad at us for a reason. I don't know what's going on inside his mind. And my sister Cora. And I'm more concerned about about everybody else outside our house. That is not living with us anymore, and they have their own place and their own lives to lead. And it is difficult. And I get really concerned about this a lot. And I'm not frustrated or angry or anything like that. Just, I want to make sure that everybody's okay. And that's the, makes you, just send me a message or something like that. Say, hey, Eric, I'm here. I'm fine. Don't worry about a thing. We got you. And that's all I want to hear. And so, that's no big deal. I'm hoping everyone's okay. And best thing you do if you're worried about any family member in your life, just pray for them. Pray for them. And that's, I pray that God's kept them safely, safe in Jesus' name. I pray that God kept everyone safe, and I believe that they're all safe and they're all alive and they're all well. And I'm praying. It isn't easy. It isn't easy not be able to talk to your relatives or your loved ones, and or even go over to their house and give them a hug in this situation. Just I've always believed in family, and I'm always been a firm believer in family, and always have been. Even though I've done the social distancing thing before it became a thing, but I still love my parents. I still talk to them. I still love my siblings. I still talk to them. I'm the type of guy who, I always believe that I should never hate family. I should never turn my back on my family, ever. Never, I don't turn my back. I do not turn my back on God. I do not turn my back on the Lord or the Holy Spirit or my salvation. And most important, and also importantly, that's the most important thing I should never do, is turn my back on everything that I was taught when I was a child and growing up. I don't care if I don't care. If you feel that it's forced on you, then you need to really search your heart and search your soul. Listen, I can understand that nothing goes your way or anything like that. It's not necessarily to get upset with God for. And another thing too is if nothing in your life goes your way, don't take your anger out on others. If your life is miserable, don't take your anger out on those who will live in the good life. And that's the thing that because that could hurt you in the long run. That could really damage you in a psychological point of view. And it's something that you don't right now in a situation like this, you don't want to feel that way. Trust me. And it can be really hurtful, and you can alienate a lot of people. And I'm always been encouraging. I want to bring some word of encouragement to you. Yeah. I can worry sometimes, but you know what, though? I know that God's got my back. I know the Lord's got my back, no matter what. If you don't believe in God, just make sure you're okay and make sure you're safe. Use your wisdom. And I pray that God shows you a sign at least, But right now, this is the way things are. This is the way things have to be. And like I said, I'm hoping that my brother Michael's okay. Hoping my sister Cora is okay, and I love them, and just and I'm praying for them. And it's it breaks my heart to hear that they don't want to hear that my sister Cora don't want to have anything to do with our family anymore. I haven't talked to my brother-in-law Brandon. Him and I get along. I used to get along with Cora, but now it's like I don't know what made her snap and what made her upset with us, and I still don't to this day. I still really don't, and it really hurts. And Michael, I hope you're okay out there, buddy. I love you. Just to let you guys know that I'm here, and I'm trying to not only send a message to you guys, but reach out to you guys, but also I want to reach out to everyone who's been watches this video. If you have loved ones, here's what I would like for this to happen. Once this whole social distancing thing, isolation, quarantine is over, if there's someone in your life you have not spoken to in a while, for whatever reason, and you and that loved one or a friend who has that rift, who has that rift, go up to them and tell them, hey, we need to settle this. We need to sit down and talk about this. And air everything out between you and that individual. You know, hopefully you mend your friendships, mend your relationships, mend your family relationships. There's a couple of people in my life that I want to mend friendships with or mend relationships with. I don't know if they want to. It's their decisions, up to them. You know, life does suck when you don't have that friend to count on anymore, or that person in your family to count on anymore. You know, when I look at myself in the mirror, sometimes I think, is it me? You know, there's a lot of people that are annoyed with me out there. Maybe it's my personality. This is who I am. I'm not going to change for anybody else. You know, I don't care if you're a troll or a hater. I don't care if you know me or not. I'm not changing for anybody but me. You know, if God wants me to change, I do it for Him. Not for anybody else. I want to be who I am, and I'm proud of who I am. I don't care what I look like. Like I said, I'm not the best looking guy. I'm not on GQ. I'm not an American Idol. I'm not I'm part of America's Got Talent. I'm not qualified to be a good Hollywood actor or a singer or anything like that. But if I like to sing, I like to sing. I don't care if I'm off key or not. I just love singing, especially 80s and 90s music. And, you know, my heart goes out to everyone who's got that talent and they get hated on for it. My heart goes out to those who do good and get hated on for it. My heart goes out to those who try to live out their lives in an honest way, and they get hated on. They get trolled on, disrespected. My heart goes out to the grocery workers, the medical workers, no matter what field, armies, policemen, mailmen, anybody that has an essential job that is still working during this whole thing. My heart goes out to you. And thank you, and love and respect. My life, I can guarantee you that once this whole thing is over, we're not going to go. We're going to go back to a normal, so to speak. But it's a new normal. It will be. Nothing will be the same ever again after this. Heck, I may end up losing my job at the mall. I may have to go find another job. You never know. My heart goes out to those who don't have a job at the moment. We're feeling very frustrated. We're feeling cooped up in their homes and everything else. My heart goes out to all of you. Where do I go from here? That's a very good question. You know, what's my future going to be at my job at the mall? It is uncertain. Who knows if the mall's going to recover, because once everything is open back up, AMC may not recover from this. The AMC theaters could get shut down, closed down, to the point where that could hurt most of our mall. You know, a lot of online stuff has been sold and everything else. I rarely shop at the mall myself. So technically when it comes to my job, I have an uncertain future to go back to, because I'm sure all my bosses and the mall management will be weighing their options when they come back, when they get back to work. The fun part is, for all I care, the mall will be collecting dust. I honestly don't know what's going to happen. I wish I could tell you. I wish I could give you all the straight up answers, man. We have one medical expert saying that the concerts and festivals should be canceled until fall 2021. Kind of hate to say it, but we can't wait that long to get everything back on track. You know, Yeah, we're taking a huge risk. I mean, we survived every other virus, and all the other viruses that happened in the past, we never shut down like this. It's like everybody's forgotten about the other previous viruses in the past. That's the sad part. They choose to ignore the past and, we're moving on. This is the new thing. And sorry, folks, I've had enough. I'm fed up of being crazy, but I'm just trying to keep my composure. Between my video getting taken down and everything else has been happening, and worried about my brother, worried about my sister, everything else. So I do apologize, folks, if I come up as a little bit angry, but sometimes it does not hurt to be real. And I'll be fine. I'll be in good spirits, man. It's one of those things. It's just you're worried, you're stressed, you're worried, you're upset. And that's, it happens to everybody. Am I going to be okay? Oh yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine, man. It's just a matter of being patient, using wisdom. Is it going to be easy the next few days? I mean, we'll be in the middle of April, for God's sakes. But the upside is, I don't think we're seeing any more snow in this region, at least here in southern New England, because the temperatures are going to go up in the mid-50s, low mid-50s. So I think we'll be okay. Even then, we can't do anything about it because, unfortunately, malls are closed. Can't go in and shovel snow. I lost my scarf, and the last time I seen my scarf was on January 18th. I need to go for a new scarf pretty soon. Even though the winter will be over, maybe there's next winter. So, yeah. Going to be a lot of changes going to be happening. Once this whole social distancing, mandatory social distancing ruling is over. Oh. And there we go. That's a good idea. There we go. I want to hook it on something, man. Hold on, just give me a second here. Nothing wrong with a little comedy. So, it's something that I'm just trying to give us something to think about, and what your thoughts on this whole situation is. And I'm trying to stay calm, and just think about what's been going on and how am I handling the situation so far and everything else. I mean, I'm handling it pretty good, but at the same time, I get concerned about a lot of things going on. I don't know if the takedown of my video with the Florida man versus Easter Bunny thing gotten to me or what. And like I said, I'm not upset about it or anything like that. Maybe in the back of my mind I am, but I don't know. There's a lot to think about. There's a lot to think about, a lot of, soul searching I need to do, and who knows what in the world is going on to this old noggin of mine. Sometimes you have my mental oddball shenanigans, and that's what I call it. And you know what? I can be a little oddballish sometimes. It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning. Unbelievable, I'm up this late. That's what happens when you're out of a job. You get, the upside is I get to stay up late and do all sorts of stuff, and this is crazy. So, late night with Lima. That's what I call it, late night with Lima. Very late night with Lima. That's what I'm calling it. That's what I'm calling it in this video. Very late night with Lima. So, yeah, so a lot of late night thoughts going on for this old noggin. I do apologize if I offended anybody out there, including my own siblings. Just let you guys know, I love you guys. To my family, I love you, each and every one of you. And if you're watching this, I'm just praying for you. I am a little bit concerned. Just let me know that you're okay at least. That way I can relax and just, I'm not like, oh my God, no. I'm just a little concerned. I'm just a little concerned as a big brother should. I'm not dissing anybody. I'm not mad at anybody. It's just, I'm just concerned. I just want to know, Michael Cora. I don't know if you guys can watch I don't know if you guys still watch my videos and all that. Let me know that you guys are okay. Please let me know. My email is available if you want it. Please message me. I don't know if you guys have it memorized or not. Just let me know that you guys are okay. That's all I'm asking. All right. I'm just trying to be a big brother and a loving family member, and that's why I should be. I can't be hating on people for the rest of my life. Just because I block somebody doesn't mean I hate them. I just don't want to hear their garbage. They need to fix. In other words, that's a message to me. To me, that's a message to the trolls to fix what's inside your hearts. And if you want to respect me, then I will allow you to be my friend. Just because but they're not my enemies. Just to let you know, they could be my enemies, but I'm at the point where I'm going to say, I'm trying to be the adult in the situation. Say, listen, you want to watch my videos, please be respectful, and please stop the nasty, disrespectful talk. That's all I ask. If you can respect me, I'll unblock you and let you go. If you don't want to respect me, you want to keep on doing and harping on the past and harping on and hating on me because I'm friends with somebody you don't like, then forget it. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to put my foot down somewhere. That's why I opened up this new channel. It's been troll-free so far, and I know I had, and whatever trolls that did do my channel, I eliminated them, just like that. Like, you want to disrespect me and say lies about me to people that, that don't know you? They don't know who the heck you are. You just like to play mind games. Hey, I'm going to have to block you. That's the way it is. But to my family members, just let me know you guys are all right. And just, I get concerned sometimes, but I will be doing a lot of praying. So that's my honest opinion on what's been going on. I'm trying to be honest, but at the same time, I'm trying to be uplifting, and I want to do that. So I'm hoping to do that on the next episode, on episode 550. Hopefully, I do a Get These Thumbs episode right for you guys. And tomorrow is Monday. That means Monday Night Raw. Actually, today's Monday. Let's say about, let's see, 3 to 3 p.m. 12. You add. Yeah, in 20 hours. Monday Night Raw will be on in 20 hours. Unbelievable. I'm up this late doing this show. All right, I'll see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful day. Hope your day hits the bullseye. Hang in there. That's all I got to do is hang in there and just keep fighting. Keep fighting. Try to keep yourself entertained. Keep your mind occupied. And we'll be good. All right? Peace. I love you. See ya. Bye.